Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and this is issue 45 of Back to the Future's Delorean. It's continuing what we were doing last time with the dashboard, but we're putting the illumination, the dial housing. That's the word I was thinking for. It's the control panel. There's some vents and obviously some LEDs to fit into there. So yeah, another fairly easy build. We've got a couple of vents to put on the top, then the panel in there, then the control panel that all fits onto the dash that we built last time. And we've got some wires coming out the back of it. So yeah, get in there, and I shall be building that momentarily. But first of all, we'll look through the magazine. Behind the scenes, Family of the Future. Exactly what life was like in 2015 with rehydrated pizzas and video walls. It's shocking with phone VR headsets and things. It's exactly the same as life really was. But yeah, there we go. Didn't even notice the double tie thing. That's quite interesting. That's that. Jaws 19, obviously, again, absolutely realistic from 2015. That's exactly the number of Jaws films that there were. I don't know how they did it, really. Yeah. First draft isn't showing Jaws 19, it's showing Godzilla. And there was, in fact, Godzilla made in 2014. So they should have stuck with that, really, shouldn't they? Right, the dashboard continues next time with more bits to bolt onto the top and more lights as well. Obviously, the dashboard needs to illuminate. So let's get this bit done, and I shall show you how it fits together. Right, we have a piece already fitted. This is quite interesting. Let's unwrap and unwire this. I don't know exactly what that is. It just says secure the parts together and things. It doesn't label it, doesn't name it. What is that? Let's have a closer look. That is, it says to 88. Oh, that's the speedo. That's the speedo that lights up at 88. So hopefully, when this is powered up, that will light up at a number, maybe 88. I don't really know. But yes, that's what we're doing. We're going to fit the vents to the top first, obviously, with a pin and 2 screws. They only go one way. That goes in there. AP screws will hold that in place. Get a couple of those out. I've got 3 out, but probably need another one in a minute. Maybe, you never know. So these go in there. One there, nice and easy. Another one there as well. Cool. Right, then we get to fit the light. That's interesting. It's got 2 wires coming out of it. That's strange. Get this unwrapped, and they tied it up. Well, they've either tying it in a knot or unwrapped. Go. Oh, that's a little bit. Be careful of the way the wires are attached, because they're a bit not loose, but they could be attached a little bit better. I'll be wary of that. So this is going to fit into here, obviously with the lights going towards the front and the wires coming out the back. A bit like that. The gaps there fit over the screw holes. That's that in there. Then this has to fit onto here. So let's move all these bits off to the back a little bit further. We've got, basically these go through there. Right, that's nothing to do with this bit. This bit stays off across the top. These 2 that have got to go through that hole. That one goes through, as does that one. That all the way through. That is not really held. There's little brackets that it sort of goes behind, so it should sort of sit there. Not so much while you're playing around with the wires, but once you've stopped playing around with the wires, hopefully, well, once it's attached to here, it won't be able to go anywhere, will it? So that goes on there, a bit like that by the looks of it. That goes on there a bit like that by the looks of it. Yeah, that's all as that should be. 2 FP screws will hold that in place. Those out. I haven't missed anything about putting that in there, have I? That's going to go right on the very front, is it? Bridge there that it's probably got to go onto, so that's okay. Let's get this in place. It's all screws rather than gluing together, so if you do need to get it apart again, shouldn't be a problem. Once these are screwed in place, I don't need to worry about those connections of those wires. Well, at least until we test it and see if they actually work. But there we go. Tighten down on there. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. That's feeling nice on there. And that is not moving. A little bit of a gap across the bottom there, but it is a separate piece in the actual car, so it probably would have a gap anyway. So I'm not worried about that. Again, once I come to tidy up and do things with it, then put it out. I was correct with the AP screw. This is what's going to hold that bracket in place, which holds both of these wires coming off over this way. The bracket has the screw in this side, and the pin goes through the bit on the other side like that-ish. Get the screw through there. I will. Screw will go through there. I put that through there, out here, then I can see what I'm doing. Screw will go through there, yeah. And then we can get that into there a little bit. And then we can worry about getting the wires in the right place, get that located round and pinned into the hole. And then tighten down. Do it. So the wires can move a little bit, but they're in the right place anyway, going in the right direction. And yes, I was correct. This just pops onto the front like so. So that is another build part done. The dash is coming together. Lots of little details and things. Obviously other units are going to fit over there and everything else. I'm quite happy with how it's coming together. It's looking quite nice. It's a bit sparse and plain, but I'm thinking there are lots and lots of wires and things to add to that very shortly. So stick around for that. I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.